Hello everyone, Tommy J here, and welcome to Heroic One Night in Karazhan. So in this video, we're going to be taking on the Heroic Shade of Aran using this 100% free-to-play Mage deck. So this Mage deck is made up entirely of Karazhan cards, as well as basic cards. So these Karazhan cards, all of them are available prior to finishing this swing on normal, excluding the Violet Illusionist, which, to be honest, unless you have a replacement, is going to be a pretty big requirement of this fight unless you plan on getting very lucky. However, if you're using this deck for normal mode, it's not really required. Like, Flamewreath only deals 5 damage to your hero, not that big of a deal. So, Flamewreath is by far the biggest problem with this fight. What it does is, it is a secret. When one of your minions attacks, that minion gets Flamewreath on it. It deals 10 damage to everything on my side of the board. And yeah, it's a bit of a pain. The minion that actually attacks is, however, immune to it, so it will stay alive. Which means if you can get out a Violet Illusionist, suddenly your hero's not taking 10 damage every time a Flamewreath is played. Very, very nice. Anyway, let's get into this fight. So you probably noticed that a lot of the minions I have are battle cries, summon a second minion. And the reason for that is because this guy does like to play board clear, and also direct spells that would otherwise be hitting your face on those weaker minions. Alright, let's do it. So, we have not started with what we want. Your ideal starting hand will be the Violet Illusionist, as well as a turn 1 or a turn 2 minion. What that means is... Yep, okay, we got a turn 1 minion, that's okay. And I will be playing it turn 1, I think. Because it is nearly impossible to get the Violet Illusionist down and have it actually attack that first Flamewreath. In every time I have attempted this fight, he has used a Flamewreath on turn 2. Every time. It's maybe 6 to 8 attempts just adjusting the deck slightly and having it play around. So it is possible it's not, but I would say it is. Another Voodoo Doctor, so we haven't gotten the hand we want. Not a lot we can do about that, so let's keep going. But yes, due to Medivh's Valet, which will, if there's a secret active, deal 3 damage to anything that he chooses, you do want to clear secrets as soon as you can, because it just gives him free damage. So we now have a Violet Illusionist, let's play that. We'll also play the Voodoo Doctor, and hope that he doesn't have some sweet board clear. Now would be the best time for him to play a Flamewreath because I have the counter to it on the board. Arcane Blast, damn it. Medivh's Valet, and there is that card that I hate. Let's Arcane Missiles. Sweet. And Fire Blast his face. Probably should have also Frostbolted actually. Avian Watcher, once again, no secret, so advantageous for me. Let's Fireball. And then I will actually Frostbolt as well, because he's getting very low. Very, very low. Frostbolt on me. I am getting very, very low. Don't have a Fireball. No, he's got a Fireball! Oh, I was one turn from winning. As you can see, a very volatile fight. Things happen very quickly, and every Flamewreath that hits you does hurt. So getting a Kizan Mystic, or an Eater of Secrets? I think it's called an Eater of Secrets, not an Eater of Souls. My apologies if it's not. But yeah, getting one of those 2 cards on the board, or in your deck even, will just be an immense help. Because Flamewreath is the hardest part of this fight. He does have 2 other secrets, which are Counterspell and Ice Barrier. So often minion damage to his face isn't the way to go, because you're not going to be able to deal enough. And more so than anything, the minions in this deck are more there as distractions. If you wanted, you could probably make a deck literally only with spells and it would work fine. Alright, let's Frostbolt, get some damage on him. I will be playing the Pantry Spider next turn. Yep, let's Pantry Spider.
Excuse me.
Medea's Valet is going to kill one of them, but that's alright. And Arcane Blast will kill the other. Definitely alright. So, I will Arcane Miss. Ooh. Let's Tidehunter and Arcane Missiles. Sweet. And I'll hold the other one because it is really good for clearing the board. Second secret out. So one of them's going to be a Flamewreath. Let's just not attack. Arcane Missiles? Not a Counterspell. Yep. So attacking is going to proc both Flamewreath and Ice Barrier. Let's just go face. Ping. And then next turn I have the Firelands Portal. Provided he doesn't summon, So now he's dead next turn. I don't think he can possibly kill me. Oh, yep, cool. Don't think he can possibly kill me. That's it. That is purely with spells. That's not anything else. Sweet. Alright. So, there are two ways I can see you going about this fight, making this deck better. So obviously there's the way where you play minions, you counter the Flamewreath, and you get that extra bit of face damage in, or you go purely spells. I didn't get a counterspell played against me then, and if that happened, I would have had a lot less damage. Now, cards you can add, I'll just convert to wild so everything's in there. Secret. Things that counter things. So, Ice Barrier, pretty good. Counterspell, not bad. However, the real strengths are Eater of Secrets and Karazhan Mystic. And having one of them would be amazing because you can take his Flamewreath, you can destroy his Flamewreath and then end up with a minion. If you have both of these cards, add them to your deck, please. It will just make this so much easier. Secret Keeper is also another good one to add because it's going to take those early hits. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if there are other spells you're wanting to add, which are probably a very good idea, I would recommend a Mana Worm for, once again, another early target. Flamewaker, Forgotten Taunt. You can add a Sorcerer's Apprentice if you want, but it's probably not that great. Animated Armor would be quite helpful, but it is very possible he'll just kill it. And yeah, just anything that does face damage. So Dragon's Breath, another really, really good one. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to favorite, like, and or subscribe. If you want to check out the other heroic bosses using free-to-play decks, they will be all over my channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching. This has been Tommy J with Heroic Shade of Aran using a 100% free-to-play mage deck. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.